How's it going, everyone? It's Caleb here, and today we're going to be talking about a kart racing game on the Xbox Series X. Today we are talking about Renzo Racer 4K Edition. This is a kart racing game that definitely is a budget title, and I'm just going to be honest, this is a terrible game. This is one of the worst kart racing games I've ever played. I don't like being negative about video games, honestly. I really don't. But when it comes to reviewing games, you have to be honest about how you feel about them. And if I were to just ignore that this game existed, even though I played through it, not only did I play through it, I 100% of this game. if I were to just ignore that this game existed, I feel like I wouldn't be, being honest with you guys. And I gotta be honest with you guys, That's part of reviewing video games. This video game is not good. It's really bad. It's a $25 game, which is crazy because this game is not worth $25. It feels like it's a $5 game, and it's kind of interesting because on Xbox it's $25. The asking price is $25. I did get it on sale at some point. I think when I got on sale it was around $5, but the regular asking price is $25. But on Steam, I looked and the game is only $5, and that's not like a sale price or anything. It looks like it's always $5. So I don't really know why they are charging so much extra for the Xbox Series X version of this game. It's definitely not worth $20 more, especially because the PC version actually I feel like has better features because it at least has VR mode in it, which is kind of cool, I guess. But either way, this game's not worth $25, and honestly, it's a hard sell at even $5. Like at $5, if that was just the regular asking price, I could be like, okay, I get it. But $25? Oh man, this game is too clunky for that. The way this game controls is so stiff and so clunky. It's not fun to play at all. And one of the worst things about this game is that I constantly would fly because they have so many obstacles on the course that you hit them and your cart just goes flying against a wall and stuff, and your character would get stuck against a wall and it would have to respawn you, and it wasn't happening just once a race. It was happening multiple times a race too. The physics are really rough in this game, and they have way too many obstacles on the courses, and they don't make you spin out or anything. You just hit them and they send you flying up in the air half the time, and it's just not an enjoyable experience. I've seen some people say that this is one of those games where it's so bad it's good. I don't even think it's that. I think that this game is just bad, honestly. The graphics are I'm not going to bash the graphics too much because I can get over graphics. Bad graphics, they are what they are. It's not a huge deal to me. But they don't look great. But what's more unforgivable is the character design. Because you can have bad graphics and still design characters that look pretty decent. The character design is terrible in this game. There's a few that don't look too bad. There's a cool-looking werewolf guy, and I like him. There's a mole, and I like that mole too. He's a cool character. But the majority of these characters are just nightmare fuel-looking characters. There's this bunny rabbit, and it looks like a creepy-looking puppet. A lot of these characters look very, very much like puppets, but really creepy-looking ones. So I do not like the way that these characters look at all. This is kind of a train wreck of a video game. Now, it's not all negative. There's some good things about this game. I would say that one of the good things about this game is actually the course design. The course design itself, other than having way too many items just strung about all over the course, the actual design of it and the way that they look and everything, those aren't too bad. I think that they did a good job designing each course to feel very unique and different from one another. I think they did a good job with that. The music is actually really good. However, I will say half the music sounds like music that you would hear in a strip club or something, and it seems like it would be more fitting for something like Cyberpunk than Renzo Racer, but I guess it is what it is. It's not bad music though, it just doesn't really fit the game itself. This game feels like it needs more cartoony music. Instead it's got dubstep going on, and it's really weird. There's one dubstep song that has a woman whispering in it and stuff. It's just this seems like something that you would hear in a strip club, not a kart racing video game where all the characters are puppet animal things. But it is what it is. Yeah, that's the positives of this game. There's those two things, and everything else is pretty much negative. Oh, here's another positive actually. You can get the achievements really easily. You can 1,000 out of 1,000 this in an hour. That's a good thing. I did more than just 1,000 1,000 out of 1,000 on this game, though. I did more than just 1,000 out of 1,000 gamer score. I 100% of this game. I completed everything. I unlocked all the tracks in single race mode because you have to unlock each track by basically completing a single race. And it will, as you complete single races, it will unlock new tracks. And you also have to complete one single race to unlock the final character. And you have to, I believe the way it works for the Grand Prix mode is you actually have to go through every single Grand Prix and basically win every race without losing to unlock a character from that specific Grand Prix. So I did all that stuff. I 100% of this game, and it was less because I wanted to and more of because I wanted to at least feel like I got my money's worth. Because I didn't want to just play this and then do a review on it and be like, yeah, it sucks. I wanted to at least try to see everything this game had to offer, and I did, and it's just not good enough. The one thing I also really hate about this game is the fact that the pickups on the map, I only got like 3 different pickups the entire time, so I don't know if I doubt there's any more than that. I'm guessing there's just the 3 pickups. You can get bombs, and the bombs you just set behind you. You can get missiles, and you can get speed boosts. And the missiles, so they don't really do, they don't have enough range where I feel like make a big enough difference. I really don't feel like any of the abilities other than the boost make a big difference in the races. So, not much good going on with that stuff. So yeah, this game is just overall a big bunch of negatives. There's a few positives sprinkled in, but not for $25. For $25, I cannot recommend this game in good conscience, and there's no way I would be willing to. This is not a good game at $25. Even at $5, it's still not a good game, but at least it would be more understandable. So if you're going to buy this game, even though I really recommend getting something like Crash Nitro Kart or Crash Team Racing or something like that, I recommend getting a different kart racer other than this. But if you really want to get this game, wait till it's on like massive deep discount, or get the Steam version that's $5. Do not do the $25 Xbox version. That is a ripoff. That is not good. So there we go. That's my review for Renzo Racer. A game that I will probably never play again. I put my time into it. I got 1,000 out of 1,000 gamer score. I 100% completed the game, and I have no interest in going back and playing the game. The only other thing I can say that is kind of positive is that it does have more than just regular kart racing levels. It has some water levels too, and the water levels are actually better than the kart racing levels. I do like the water levels are actually pretty decent. I will say that. The regular racing still sucks though. So there we go. I'll talk to you in the next video. You have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. So after I finished doing all the voiceover for this video and everything, I actually, just out of morbid curiosity, went to the developer's Steam page to just see like what other video games they have. And it turns out that some of these characters have their own video games. So some of the characters in this game have their own video games. And I gotta be honest, now I am insanely curious, and they're really cheap. They're like $1 to $5, and I'm tempted to try them out. I honestly am tempted to try them out. Let me know in the comments down below if you want to see reviews for some of these games, because hey, maybe, you know what, maybe one of these games actually ends up being good. Who knows? I mean, they had to think that they had something if they thought they could put all these characters in a kart game. So maybe one of these games is actually good. Let me know in the comments down below if you want to see me review more games from these guys, because they have quite a few actually.